The first issue I want to take on is the traditional advocacy or prayers by Princess God's own Udoito over alleged illegal land sales of Stop Creek, otherwise called Akwa Forest Reserve, that has attracted Akwa Ibom Traditional Rulers Council summons. I know our royal fathers. I have utmost respect for them. And I have advocated as a person, as a group, how we can make our society better. But over the weekend, a video where the traditional institution went to the paramount ruler of Esedeket to give what is traditionally known as aye. Aye is the fresh palm fronds. It is a law. It is a constitution. It is a cavil. It is everything you can think of. It is not used regularly, though it's been abused somehow. And what's the issue? One princess, God's own Udoito, she is an activist in her own right. She speaks on contemporary issues and then seeks for attention for those things to be corrected. And she does not look like somebody that can be intimidated. But she did something that has not been seen, going to her shrine with the palm front, to summon His Excellency Governor Moeno to do what she says will be the right thing about Stop Creek Forest Reserve, which is said to have been taken over and sold to individuals, and then even the individuals have resold part and used part as collateral to the companies that bought them. It's a very strange development, and she's not alone. Eket People's Union have done protests. They have done communiques. They have done a lot. I was to host them almost a month now, but the person delegated to come was indisposed at the point, and I've not been able to establish contact with them to come and speak on that. So the traditional institution, according to, said, oh, it's the governor that sent them, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the Traditional Rulers Council that decided, as was said, when people say it was the governor trying to accuse the governor of sending traditional rulers to go with traditional injunction. But then they met the paramount ruler of Esedeket, and he is a Didem. His Royal Majesty Didem Ubong Peter Assam. And then they gave him a yay. And they also gave a yay to the clan head of the clan that princess comes from, and then a yay to princess, that the paramount ruler should come with princess to the Traditional Rulers Council on the 25th. It wouldn't have been nothing, it wouldn't be too bad to have done that, but what is bad for me is that somebody did an amateur video of that very circuit moment. And who presented the yay? It is the paramount ruler of Ibesikbo, Asutan, His Royal Majesty Didem Clement Ekpenyong. He was accompanied by Okuku JJ Obosi, paramount ruler of Orowanam, and Didem Ita I Okokun, paramount ruler of Okobo. And guess what? All these paramount rulers have interacted with them one-on-one, and they signed the communique of open forum, and I know them. Awesome, awesome men. I have even handled a very serious matter in this state with Didem Clement Ekpenyong. That's a story for posterity. Now, who ordered that thing be videoed and put online like a content? That in itself is an insult on the traditional institution. It was a second time. Yes, Udoito used a yay. She did not use a yay in the open space. She went to her shrine. Traditional worship may involve a yay, may involve pouring libation. It's a private worship. Just like we Christians, we assemble, we speak in tongues, we pour oil, anointing oil, anoint people, make altar call, and declare other powers powerless and all of that. Now, the question is it a crime for private worship? 2, is Udoito the first woman to attempt something that is an abomination in Akwa Ibom or Ibibio land? During the TLC law issue. Women from Anang, Oron, and Obolo assembled and blocked the House of Assembly, and they poured libation there, making chanting, placing curses. Few days after, royal fathers of Anang poured what can be called as Mbiam against their elected officials in the House of Assembly, who were responsible, the Speaker, the Chairman of the House Committee of local government, and all of that. It was a very terrible moment in history. But thank God for Pastor Mobaseno. Some of those things were undone somehow, and then things are a bit better. But I can tell you, as somebody who is living for humanity, Akwa Ibom has not been the same in the traditional institution. So I want to appeal on behalf of Open Forum that it is unfortunate that that measure was taken. But we must tread with caution. Otherwise, those who started pouring libation as women, there was no repercussion. It was done in the open, in a public space. Udoito did her private worship. She put it online. It's still her private worship. We saw a councillor, PDP councillor, who took his party form to his shrine to go and dedicate. We saw it online. He paid somebody to take the photograph because it wasn't a hidden thing. And some people felt bad. As if others don't do worse things than that. You're either a Christian, a Muslim, traditional worshiper, or you don't believe in God. So please, I want to appeal to royal fathers in the state. It is said that 31 of them had agreed. They know better how they meet, how they agree, because I've tried to ask some persons along the Barracks Road area if a meeting of traditional rulers took place recently and all of that, and the kind of answers I'm getting is not for air, but they know how they meet, they know how they commune to be sure 31, because God forbid that paramount rulers will say, I wasn't part of it. God forbid. Even if they were not, there are things we need to protect. There are things, because it's sacred. Politics has destroyed a lot of things. It affected the traditional institution as well, but we are here to protect the institution. So please, royal fathers, let us tread with caution. I particularly like what the paramount ruler of Esideket said, that I don't know where the girl lives. She may not even be here. Please let me come with our people. We talk first. And the response was, we are messengers. We cannot give you the report now. I have personally make whatever contact I can after this program to give my 1 pence idea. And so let us tread with caution, because it is embarrassing that we as a state, we are getting into this.